Sometimes members of your own family will reject what it is you're trying to say to them. Sometimes friends will not want to hear how good God is. They will try to lure you away from what you know to be the truth about God. But if God has ever done anything in your life, nobody ought to be able to push you from what you believe. Nobody ought to be able to stop you from being the witness that God has called you to be. You ought to witness even when nobody wants to hear it. You ought to share your faith even when nobody wants to hear you share your faith. Because God has done so much for you. God has opened so many ways for you. Your sharing your faith is not telling your story, but you ought to be telling God's story. Even when they want to hear it and even when they don't want to hear it. Paul says in season and out of season. They might always want to hear what God is doing in your life. But even if they don't want to hear it, they ought to be able to see it. Sometimes members of your